Welcome, welcome, guys. Good afternoon. Let's get this show started. What do you say?
When Lex swings the club, he's aiming for the stars, fighting for the birdies, dodging bogeys and pars. Phil's got the cameras rolling, keeping it tight. McGolfin TV, always
guys.
swinging it right.
3 in a row.
TV, it's the ultimate show with Lex on the course, bringing that glow. Phil's
I love
got the
seeing my
shots,
handicap
making the
ball.
magic unfold.
Whole bunch of players.
McGolfin
Then it's like,
TV,
oh yeah,
the
this is
best
regular. This guy's always
story
cheating.
ever
You've been hurt in a golf spot wreck, call us. We'll get you the
Lex's drive is fire, watch him break the green.
He's one of the OGs of the channel. He says the mane is flowing. Talking about
up
hair.
for
And I
drama,
like to
every
feel the
game's a
wind.
score.
That's how I judge how
Tune
much
in with the
fuzziness
crew who
is
serve
that feeling in my hair. The way some people feel bumps in their feet.
It's the
Is I feel the
ultimate
wind in
show
my hair.
with
That helps me
Lex
out.
on the course, bringing that glow. Phil's got the shots, making the magic.
A lot of guys
unfold.
don't count all their strokes, and
McGolfin
so
TV,
they're
the
just their handicaps are much
best
lower than they
story
actually.
ever told.
Okay. Alright, give it to me. That was bad. Yep.
From the bunker to the fairway, you know they're in sync. Lex's perfect putt makes you instantly blink. Phil's got the soundtracks bumping just right. McGolfin TV won't give up the fight. Clubs in the air and Lex's aim is clear. Phil is yelling cut, cause the win is near. Fans are cheering wild, it's their favorite spree. Lex and Phil ruling McGolfin TV.
Well, what's up, everyone? Good afternoon. Am I getting a spinning bar? What do I see a spinning bar? Yeah, that's high budget right there. Keith went out and hired Girth Brooks.
For what exactly?
The intro song.
Oh. Oh, come on, guy. You gotta putt better than this. Get it all out here.
Guys, is the stream buffering right now? Give me a heads up in chat. Do you guys see my my previews down? I don't know if that's legit or what. No, okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah. All right, guys. Good afternoon. All good. Very nice. Let's do some shout outs here. We got OG Keith. We got Iron Dog, Golf Pro. Afternoon, guys. Who else? We got Cameron. Good to see you, Cameron. We got the hardest golfing wrench in the industry, Golf Wrenching Country Club. What's up? Yeah, shout out to Keith. He's an AI maestro. He just sent me that song this morning. I was like, F it. Yeah, put it in the intro. Yep. Hey, what's up, Barry? Yeah, I saw that Busta Jack was live just a moment ago. D-Boy, what's up, D-Boy? He says, was just watching my Busta Jack boys and their stream was just a lag fest. It ain't easy, guys. It ain't easy. I know the DOD King's trying to get into doing some live streams, and he put up one on this weird kind of website he's on. And, yeah, basically unwatchable. You know, no shade to him. It's just literally not easy to do this. Anyway, Lex had a little mic issue, so we let a foursome go off in front of us. So he's just warming up here, getting some putts in before we head off to the first tee. It is just regular stroke play today. It's about 80, 82 degrees. Wind is up. I think it's at 13. You can see the flags flying there. And the camera swaying. It's going to be a windy one, so that's going to be the challenge today. Yeah, no, thank you, Keith. That was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, if you have the ability, just, I don't know, keep pumping out those songs. I don't know how much work it takes to prompt an AI to make them, but you could make all tons of crap. I'll play it all. Let's see, and do have a little bit of some golf news for you guys. There's a little bit of news and drama going around on the internets today, so we'll check out some of that. Scotty Scheffler, we'll do a little preview. Scotty Scheffler had some comments about the Tour Live Golf split that wrinkled some feathers. Different thoughts on that one. And good friend OG, up and coming golf YouTube content creators named the Brian Bros. There's a guy, if you've never heard of the Brian Bros, they're a pretty good little channel. He's getting dragged on Twitter just as of this morning because he sort of suggested that COVID was a hoax, and some people didn't like to hear that, so that was kind of fun. We'll check that out maybe. You know? He did apologize. He said I'm sorry that, you know, he's been infected with North Carolina politics or whatever. I don't know how to say it. We'll let the man speak for himself. You guys can decide. Yep. And thanks, Barry. Good heads up, guys. Don't forget to click like on the stream there. Helps with the algorithm. All right. Looks like we're about ready to go.
Yeah, we're about ready to go.
And let's see. Yep, so shout out to, we got 11 folks already watching on the main channel. Shout out to the folks watching over on the vertical stream. And shout out to anyone else watching on the Twitch. And shout out to anyone watching on the replay. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching the golf.
It is windy out here.
Yep. All right.
I might have to take driver.
Well, let's take a look at hole one. Here we are, par 4, 348. If that's a headwind, yeah, you can probably just smack driver out there.
I think that's what I'm going to have to do.
All right.
We got a second here.
Okay.
You could run the flyover if you felt like running the flyover, or we can just chill and talk. Let's introduce the show.
Okay. Yeah, you do some talking.
So what are we trying to shoot today, guys? The other day in Chat Caddy, we shot a 80. I don't think the wind wasn't up the way it's up today. 80 would be a good score. I played this morning and I didn't play very well.
You played this morning too?
Yeah, I played 9 holes this morning with the missus.
Gosh. Oh, nice. Oh, very nice. How'd she play?
Yeah.
Or did she enjoy it? That's the important part.
Yeah, I think she had some good shots. I don't know that she enjoyed it. It's golf. You know, there were some 12s in there. I think there was some frustrated swings.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right, we're good to go here. These guys are getting up to the green. And the way they're playing this hole, it looks like they're decent players.
Something.
Should I hit into him on hole number 1? Is that the way to send a message for how this round's gonna go?
Well, you got to stay on brand. It's your thing. It's what you're known for. All right, well,
Pretty strong.
let's see. Barry says 69. Golf Pro says 5 under today. You got this. Cameron's hoping for a 75. Golf Wrenching says 77. A lot of optimism in chat there.
All right, thanks guys. Appreciate all that. A lot of wind here. We're playing Waterworld in the wind.
One thing you'll have to. Oh, Karen says 85.
Thank you, Karen.
Very
There's someone realistic.
Yep. You know, one thing we've got to talk about is how do we normalize the scores, or I'm trying to think of the scientific term that they use when they do like geology stuff.
Factoring for wind.
Well, no, so this is our once a week like benchmark golf journey, improving, shooting low scores, get down to scratch business.
Yep.
So you know, we're gonna play both courses. So one's a par 72, one's a par 70.
Yeah.
Right? Because I want to be able
The
to
differential. That's it. The
Yeah.
differential.
Okay. There you go.
Four.
Ooh.
There's no way they heard that.
Yep. Was that a 4 for the people in the opposing fairway or for people in front of you?
4 for the people in the opposing fairway.
Okay, so we hit it off right.
It didn't go. It didn't go left enough, so I think I blasted it over the thing.
Yep. What's up, Philly? Philly says 92. Ah, yes. Very nice.
What day is it today? Is today Thursday?
It is Thursday.
Oh, that's pick up my ball Thursday. No, he's gonna leave it there. All right, these guys are being cool. Some cool customers. Some pitbull boys. We don't have a ton of time here. Well, we'll see. We'll see what we do. There's a group on the tee box in front of me. The hole I'm playing, the guys are still finishing up. Today's going to also be a game of patient golf. I'm going to have to be patient this whole round. God is in his holy temp. Hole.
Whoa.
Name that movie and you get a sleeve of waterlogged Pro V1s.
Mm-hmm. Do you know the next line in his creepy song?
No, you want to do it?
I think it's those earthly thoughts be silent now. I heard you've got a golfer in your house. You are in danger. What's up, Biz? What's up? He says, sup, peeps, I'm in the middle of a total factory reboot on my computer. Holy ouch. Yikes.
I just got to hit a wedge and hope for the best here. This is the best play I got. It ain't a great play. Or I try to hit some low thing. That ain't a great play. I think this is the play.
Oh, yeah. Woo. That was not the play.
It's not the play. The next one is better, short of the green.
Excuse me. Sorry. Philly says maybe 102. Yep. Get your.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Let's. We'll do that for a poll. There you go, guys. A little poll for you. What you think we're going to shoot today? I feel like those are reasonable spreads there on the poll. Golf Pro says, when he said 65 for what you're going to shoot today, he meant to say 56 on the front nine.
Front
LOL.
nine, yeah. I just got to sink this for a par, that's all.
Yeah, that was a new one to me too, Iron Dog. And I think Lex said his club got rid of that. They used to have it, right? He said, I learned something yesterday about the flag colors. Had no idea red was front, white middle, and blue black. Or back.
Yeah.
And your club got rid of that. They used to have that, right?
Yeah, they used to have that. It was nice.
Yeah.
The employees could never get it right, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that worked out pretty well.
All right. Yep. Got a putt here for par, so not a
No,
blow-up
it's
hole.
a
Yep, just keep grinding.
Putt here for bogey.
Yep. Oh, wait. 1, 2,
1,
3,
2 smack
4.
into
Oh,
the tree.
Yep, you're right. My bad.
You didn't see the third shot. I had to just hit it.
Yeah, no, I just miscounted. Okay.
Okay, bogey to start.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Nope. Nope, we're going to keep our spirits high. Bogeys happen, no big deal. Pars happen. Birdies happen. And this wind is going to be a challenging opponent today.
Yep. Getting some kudos in chat for the chip. I like to
Thank
see
you.
that chip. That's how you keep your scores down, guys. It's a good short game. Biz said he's very okay with that bogey when you chip like that. Yep, me too. Ooh, nice. Philly picked up a lab putter yesterday. What model did you get, Philly? Have you taken it out yet? I was actually watching a little video on a guy that recently bought a lab putter, and he was kind of talking about the adjustment period of letting the club do the work and not fighting it, right? Because your instinct is to fight it based on how you putt with your old putter. Hopefully that makes sense. Nice. Philly said he got the big one that looks like a spaceship. Nice. Oh, the courses are still closed. Ouch. Yeah, the DF3, I think is what it's called. All right. Well, here we are at hole 2. Let's go ahead and run the flyover, check it out. First par 5 of the day. A narrow little tee shot. Obviously, the wind is going to be a factor on the aiming of the shot. Don't want to go into the water there. What's up, PJG? Says, good afternoon, McGolfers. Just about to head out. Going to Washington Capitals game tonight.
Ooh,
so
enjoy.
I need 4 hours to get my pre-game on. What sport is that? Is that hockey?
Hockey.
Capitals?
It's hockey ball. All right, we're good to go here. Wind's coming this way. We're going to ride the wind. All right, little left, but it should be okay.
All right. Looks like that's a little hybrid or 3-wood off the tee there.
Yeah, 3-wood.
3-wood, smart play. Yep. No hero shots today. Definitely trying to shoot the best score possible. I know we have a little mantra on the show. I forget who said it. Claim your respect for whoever said it, but they said, you know, we're not here for the world's greatest layups. But, unfortunately, we might have some of the world's greatest layups today.
I think we're laying everything up today.
Okay.
No, I think these guys were still right there. Oops, I already hit into them.
Oh, nice. Golf Pro says he's playing the Ritz-Carlton Golf Club on Saturday. You played that, right, Lex?
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. It was the Ritz.
It's the Ritz. All right. Well, while we're waiting, we'll go to our first little thing to look at today. I thought this was kind of interesting. This is from Lou Stagner on Twitter. He's a golf stat pro. And, you know, we've constantly get folks wondering about Lex's handicap that hovers around, you know, high 6th to 8. And they kind of question that. And I thought this was interesting. So Lou Stagner says, for players that have a median driver distance of 270 plus, 89% of them carry a single-digit index. Roughly 99% of them have an index of 14.9 or less. So if having a median distance of 270 with driver is considered being a bomber, there are basically no high handicap bombers. And so basically the takeaway here, guys, is drive
Hit
distance.
it far.
It's really just, it's club head speed and how far you hit the ball is maybe going to be one of the most impactful things on your total score, right? That's basically what he's getting at there. So, yeah, that's a little tip from me to you. If you're looking to improve your scores, you might want to consider going to a data-based golf instruction thing and looking at strategies to increase club head speed and just hit it farther.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Orion? He says, this is what the guys in front of you are thinking. Here comes camera guy hitting into us again. Yep.
Yeah. You know, if these guys teed off 20 minutes late for their tee time.
Yeah, it's a good point, D-Boy. Obviously, well, here's the thing, D-Boy. I think, length, right? So, distance, overall distance. I think it correlates a little bit to accuracy too, right? Because you don't get length really unless you're kind of doing the right things in the swing and you're squaring up the club face and making really solid contact, right? I mean, you can swing it, I guess, fast, right? And let's say you're a really bad slicer, right? Well, just you're never going to have distance though because the ball's slicing so much, right? You really don't. That's, I guess maybe that's the thing is, right, when we say like, you know, roughly 270 driver distance, you're only going to get that number if you're hitting the ball relatively straight. Yeah. So it's a good point. Billy says it's all about putting. Well, maybe, I don't know. I mean, obviously everything on your game matters, but yeah, I don't know. You know, it's funny, that's the thing about this Lou Stagner, the stat guy, right? Is he loves posting up all these DMs and emails he gets of people who literally rage at his data, right? Because it kind of goes against kind of our belief systems about golf and like what's happening. And that's why he puts that up there. It's engagement, right? You don't if you don't hit it long off the tee, you don't want somebody basically telling you that like you're always going to suck and you'll never shoot low scores because you just will never hit it far enough, right? Who wants to hear that? Of course. Yeah, that's why it's spicy. That's why I showed it to you guys.
All right, guys, I got 193 here. Yeah, 193. What's the wind doing? The wind's coming off. I think I got to hit a 5-iron. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That sucker was cooked.
Okay.
I absolutely cooked it.
Does that mean it's back of the green, maybe into the water back there, or?
Yeah, back left.
Okay. Okay.
Pretty sure I'm dropping.
Yes, Biz, it does work that way. There's also a correlation between what your position in the family is based on your golf. And so yes, there's a correlation between the person that's the bad slicer in the family is also the bad one, right? There's actually some interesting stats that show that with the more you slice the ball, incarceration rates go up, right? So the worse you slice the ball, more likely you'll find yourself in jail at some point in your life. Totally real stat. I didn't just make that up. Yep. My grandpa said that, Biz. He said, my grandpa was like an old, what's the, I'm having trouble with my words. Not gizzard. Grizzled. He was like an old grizzled cowboy. He went, you know what, Phil? You could tell a lot of man by how much he slices the ball. That's what he said. All right.
Okay. All right. It's not the worst. It's not the best.
Okay. We'll give you a light clap on that then.
I'm on the green in regulation.
Yep, pretty much everyone's got an open invite to come on down and play around with Lex. It's a little crazy to do to have randos on your live stream, but you know what? We do crazy stuff. All we ask is that you play good enough golf and be willing to be entertaining on camera. Can't be a bore. That's my only rule. Just you can't.
We already got one. We already got one of those.
Yep. But since you guys are talking about in chat, if you guys don't know, coming up on well, shoot, I forgot my dates. Let me look at it again.
The 31st or the 30th, in the 1st, April 1st, April Fool's Day, bro.
Go back and look. All right, looked like a pretty good putt there.
Nah, it raced by.
Oh.
It was a great line, but it raced it past. So now I got a tricky one coming back for a 5. Should just be straight at it though, straight and.
All right, nice job.
Okay, that's 5.
All
Thanks.
right. A good solid par right there. Yeah, so anyway, coming up on the channel on the 31st and the 1st, so in about 11 days, we got OG of the channel. Oh, there he is right there. Mr. Keith is going to be down in the area, and he's going to play 2 rounds with Lex. I think we have it nailed down. We're doing a fun little scramble on the east, on the east course, so the other course we play. And then they're going to do a straight head-to-head 1v1 stroke play on this course.
Yep. That'll be fun. Keith, do you have a legit index? I bet he does. He plays a lot.
That's going to be the 31st and the 1st. So coming up in about 11 days. I believe it's a Monday, Tuesday. Cool. Yeah, Golf Pro says he'll be down at his grandparents in Jupiter in April. Yeah, let's set let's set something up. I'm dying for other people to play this particular course. Right? Obviously we kind of we dog on this course a little bit. It's a little shorter and really just kind of not fun to play. To be perfectly honest, it's kind of exhausting to play, not fun. But yeah, I really want to see what other people shoot. Yeah, see, Golf Pro, he thinks he's going to shoot a 63. I want to see it.
Yeah. He might. A really good golfers, this course doesn't mess with them. All right, I got to hit something low. I'm going to hit a little low. Just a little low guy. Okay, it's in the fairway.
All right.
It was not the prettiest way to get there, but it's in the fairway. So I kept the ball low. It was a yard off the ground.
Okay.
And it like...
Oops, sorry. Accidentally cut you off. I ran to the flyover just so we can see what this hole looks like. Hold that thought. We'll be back in a moment. What would you hit off this tee, Golf Pro? I'm curious. All right, sorry, what were you saying?
It was a little low stinger. It went up a palm tree, and the way it made it back into the fairway was with a good bounce off a palm tree.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I call it when I top the ball off the tee, a stinger. Every time I fat a shot, I go, yeah, it's just a little, you know, little 3/4 shot there. Just taking a little bit off of it. Don't want it to fly too long.
Yep. He knows.
Interesting.
He knows.
Golf Pro said he'd take driver off the tee and try to put it in the green side bunker. If wind is helping, I'll be on the... You want to drive it all the way to the...
To the green complex.
green?
I mean, that's one way to play it, actually.
I mean, it says 341.
Get him on the channel. Get him on the channel.
Okay, yeah, he says if it's only 341,
Get him
then
on
yes.
the channel.
Really? You hit it 341 at sea level in Florida?
That's where he lives.
All right, only if wind is helping? Okay. All right. All right.
The wind can help a lot. All right, I got 112, pins in the front. I think I'm going to hit like a 3/4 pitching wedge here. Just on the front of the green, it had some spin. It rolled back a little bit.
Right.
I needed a little bit more out of it.
Yeah, I mean, Golf Pro, Lex tries to pull that business when he has fun and he plays a little forward on the tees. He tries to drive the green on this hole. But yeah, he ends up, off a little bit to the right where that tree is around where the lake is on the right. And then he doesn't find his ball.
Yep. Or in the water. End up in the water.
Well, I don't not believe you, Golf Pro, right? Because you play college golf. I was telling someone, I was telling Lex about this thing about like college golf and like how unfair it is, right? Like the golf girl games, ladies, are good about explaining like what that life is like being a college golfer. Like, of course you guys are 1,000,000,000% better than the rest of us, right? Like, it's crazy. Like, you know what they would talk about, how like, you know, they get done with school and then the coach, right? It's like mandatory. You can't get out of it. It's like the coach sends you out and they do like 3 hours of just hitting like 4-foot putts, like 3 hours of 4-foot putts, like 2 days, 3 days a week type stuff, right? Like, you're going to hone skills like crazy. Oh, and what's up, Tim? I saw you in chat before. Shout out, Tim. Good to see you. He says, right now I'd like my ball to just not slice OB. I am with you there, sir. He says, last week I started changing my stance and hit 2 straight tee shots. Yep, very nice. That's a great feeling. When you're errant off the tee, especially trying to fix that, get rid of the slice, and you start hitting it straight, boy, does that feel good.
You know, I was aiming left. I'm like, oh, just give it a little bit of break. When I can just get it in the back of the hole. Oh, goodness. That was an unnecessary stroke. That was a big miss right there. Big miss. Like, golf pro's not going to miss those, you know? That's the biggest difference, right? And it's really tough to see too, is how much better a low handicapper is at putting, right?
Yeah.
When they just kind of 1-putt some stuff, 2-putt everything, when there's no 3-putts.
Yeah, I also know the vicariously. I know the what the life is like for long hitters with the endless skepticism. Hey, what's up, Andrew C? Good to see you. Our older brother is also golf-pilled, golf-obsessed. And if I may be so bold, I think he does hit it a little longer than Lex, even. He does, like, strength training, and he's got the stack system, and, like, is obsessive about, you know, his swing speed and all this sort of stuff. And it's one of the most like annoying parts is when he goes to play, right? He's constantly getting kind of goaded into hitting into people because he like shows up right with randos because he only plays alone, so he gets paired with strangers all the time. And you know, it's just that skepticism of where they're just like, dude, why are you continuing to wait? Like, hit your ball. Like, you can't hit it that far. Give me a break. Yeah.
I've got 160. I'm going to take a 6-iron. Well, not with the wind dead. All right, there's some wind. Okay, I think it's on the green.
All right.
It was a little slicey, a little weak. Not the greatest ball, but we'll deal with it. Good, how are you?
All right, well, let's look at hole 4 here. It's par 3, said it's about 160, somewhere on the green there. Better than being in that road.
It is better than being in the road.
Yeah, good call. Tim says, I wait until people in front are 200 yards out. I'm good enough. I can hit someone or something otherwise. Yeah, that's the other tough one is I don't know if this is my experience, right, is I've got it in the tank about 2 shots around when I actually swing properly, and then I'll actually hit the ball, right? And so it's annoying because, like, you just never know. It's like, well, 80 of these shots are going to be absolute garbage, and there's no reason to wait. I'm not going to hit up on them, but there's going to be like 2 around where I actually connect, right? And it's like, you sit there and annoy your playing partners by constantly waiting for people to move up more when they, like, have seen shot after shot where you're just, like, not nearly good enough to hit it that far.
I've got a sand wedge in my hand, and I'm questioning whether to go back and get a pitching wedge. I don't practice the pitching wedge that much, but I've got a lot of green to work with. It's okay. I practice this a lot. Gonna have less rollout here. You really get to carry it far away. Pitching wedge.
Oh, cool. Golf Pro says he's got a driver shaft he wants to give you when he comes down. A Tour AD D16 Black.
Okay.
Yeah, it says it's going to help you with your driver.
Sweet, thank you. This shaft is an issue. I think it's too flexible. I think I need something stiffer. All right. This is what makes and breaks it, though. I got to start just aiming for the hole. That's a 4.
All right. Sorry, it's some IRL stuff in the background. What did we score there? Was that another bogey?
4. We got a 4.
Ooh.
I know. I know. And I was on the green. I wasn't quite on the green. I was chipping.
All right. Yeah, don't even get me started on that topic about how all the best golfers in the world get everything for free. And as you go down, we all got to pay more at a higher price, right? It's actually like that for elites with everything, right? Like the elites, right? Like, if you go in to buy a Ferrari, you're paying full price. It's crazy the kind of, like, just like quid pro quo type of stuff that happens, right? They don't pay full price for their Ferraris.
Nope.
Yeah. Golf Pro was saying that he's got a whole bag of just like of shafts. I'm sure Golf Pro's probably got thousands upon thousands of dollars of golf equipment lying around that he probably got for free. It's just, let's be honest, that's kind of how that works. Hey, but more power to you.
Yeah.
Can't be a hypocrite. Gotta say, it's the benefit of trying to get a successful golf YouTube channel, right?
Yep.
You're gonna get more and more free stuff. It's already working. We're already scamming PJG. This guy's sending me Pro V1s. All right. Anyway, let's take a look at hole 5 here. It's par 4, 379. Got a little alligator turn to the left. And one big bunker that looks like a giant divot right next to the green. Actually, that is a good skit idea, Biz. It's the, do you guys remember in the old days, you'd be like pumping gas and a van with two like real shady dudes pull up and like, hey, you want to buy some speakers? Want to buy some speakers? It's like, why are you trying to sell me speakers at the gas station? Like, what's going on here? Yeah, that's what it would be. I just pull up in the parking lot with my creepy van, you know, like, hey,
All your golf shafts.
you know,
Hey man, you want some Ventus? I got the Ventus here.
God, what is today? Thursday? Why is our data so crappy today? I don't even know if it's you. I think maybe it's the servers. Because I still saw the feed coming in on my end, but it was black. But, yeah, camera's not so great today.
That's unfortunate.
Yep,
I can check the Speedify if you want.
It did freeze mid backswing. That's when he cheats, Tim. If you watch enough of the channel, you'll notice that whenever the camera bonks out, it always comes back like, oh, I chipped in. It's like, oh, okay. Sure, buddy, you chipped in. Anyway, while he's doing that, we'll just look at this real fast. I don't know if you guys saw this. Is this crazy or expected? Good announces today they just took a $45 million investment. That's crazy, guys. Good Golf has $45 million to spend now to make content, as if they didn't have enough capital already. What do you guys think about that? A little crazy.
That's a lot of bubbies.
Yep. Pretty crazy. Oh, that's awesome. Golf Pro says he may only have like 5 sets laying around. He says he gives them away to friends and family and then watch them struggle trying to hit blades. Yeah, that's maybe a good point. Who do you give your clubs to? Because they're not game improvement irons? Yeah.
All right, we cleared the corner today.
Oh, nice drive. Very nice.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying, guys? Why is this like one of the best drives on this hole that he's done?
$73 yards. I think I'm going to take a lob wedge. All right, pretty good.
All right.
I don't have any sand, so I can't fix my messes.
All right. All right, you need to get some hype up. You need to get some going for it juice inside your blood. You need to just plant this. Get a birdie here.
Yeah. It's longer than I thought.
That's nice to hear, Tim. Tim says he started on a set of an old set of Goodwill blades, not having a single clue how hard that would be. Game improvement irons, best call he's made so far. Not anything fancy, but they're new. Yep. Equipment matters a lot. It really does. I got gifted. My older brother bought new like Vokey wedges, so he gave me his Costco wedges, which I don't think he played that much anyway. They were basically just like brand new, and you know, you can think whatever you want either way about Costco wedges, but just the fact that the grooves were brand new versus the real old wedges I was using, it was like night and day. It was crazy. Drop, 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 drop. Oh, damn. That's good, though. I like that. That's a confident putt right there.
That was center stick.
Boom. Very nice. All right. That's a good par. Love to see it.
Yeah, that was a good par.
Yep. Let's keep this momentum going.
Almost got the 3. Almost got it.
Yep, exactly, Tim. Kirkland products compared to outdated or worn equipment, still a win. Yep. Absolutely.
We just got to keep grinding. No blow up holes. We can have a few bogeys on the card. We're going to get a couple birdies here at some point. We just got to grind for pars. No blow ups. No whammies. No whammies. Big bucks. Big bucks.
Business asking, he's remember me complaining about trying to get to 300 subs. What was the biggest daily gain? Nothing really. It was just, you know, kind of normal trickle. We did some work on our
There
end
was
to kind of
one where we had like six subs in a session, I think.
Not recently though.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we had a little planning meeting and kind of talked about our title thumbnail game and what types of shows to do to try to work the algorithm a little better to get more people to click on it. So I think we're getting a marginal help with that over the past like week and a half or so. All right, well, let's see. While we're waiting, go ahead and get this out of the way. Here we are at hole number 6, very short par 4. You know, we were actually on course yesterday, filming some content, got some new stuff coming for you guys, but, yeah,
Okay.
should be. Yep.
Okay, great. Three hybrid, just over the road.
Sorry about that, guys. Are you live? Yeah? Believe so.
Yeah, it's live. I can hear it playing on my end.
Okay.
Okay.
God, that's such a mood killer for me when that happens.
It's fine. You got it back up and running pretty darn quickly.
And 5 was a 4. Boom. All right. What does that mean? It's 10, 18, 22. 23 there. Oh, I know why. That's a 5.
All right, 103 yards, gap wedge. Get some water first. I don't know, maybe a pitching wedge. There's some wind. I don't want to go long into that bunker. This is fine. Wait for the wind to die down, maybe. That's way left. I'm chipping. I got a long ways to go.
All right.
That was really poor.
And what's up, Father Fungus? He says, not feeling great, but popping in anyway to wish you luck. Well, I hope you feel better soon, Father Fungus.
Thanks for wishing us well. Wish you well. Get better. I hope whatever ails you, you get over.
Yeah. What was I gonna do? Something. Oh, yes. There's the clubs that Golf Pro says he's playing with right now. That's his old set. Put it up on Discord. Looks like he's got some Callaway Epic speed drivers too. Very nice. Nothing wrong with those. Those Callaways look cool. All right.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, good job.
Almost dunked. It was just a little bit away from falling in. Okay, there's a 4.
All right. A little dirty, but we eked it out.
Yeah, it was kind of dirty. All right, how we standing right now on score?
Let's see. I got you at 1, 2, 3 over. Not bad.
3 over. Okay, all right, not bad. Coming into one of the harder holes here. Got to really pay attention to what the wind's doing.
All right. Let's see. What are we looking at? All right. Here we are at hole 7. Longish par 3. Got to have a pretty accurate tee shot on this one. Yeah, sure. You can do. You can spam any fruit you like. I think we enjoy the pairs for pars. That's also new charity organization that Lex and I founded. Pairs for Pars. Every time Lex makes a par, we donate 1 pair to a local child in need.
It's a good organization. I drive around. I go to downtown West Palm, inner city, and find a needy kid and give them a pair. Their the look of gratitude on their faces is just it's overwhelming. It really makes it worth it.
I love how you describe West Palm inner city. It's literally like a solidly middle class, partially gentrified, not an inner city of any sort. Guy's a damn elitist.
No, I live in the suburbs.
Yeah, good point, Keith. Keith says, you have no idea how many hours it takes Lex to find an underprivileged child in West Palm Beach. Yeah.
It takes a while. It really does.
We have a little Rolodex. There's 3 of them. We know them. All right. What's the other thing I want to show you guys today?
All right, these guys are almost ready to go here.
Okay.
You know what? They're finishing out their putts. They're taking their time, and they're trying to actually score. So
good
on these guys in front of us.
Yeah. Very nice.
But every last one of them has missed their putts. No one's made the putt. I don't think there was a single par in that group. Nothing remotely close to it. Okay, let's get a yardage. We'll get a club. We'll play some golf here. Get a par. Get a par. Get a par.
Biz says, are the underprivileged kids named Pookie or Nene or Chip? Close, Biz. One of them's name is
Grayson.
Grayson and Preston and
Papaya.
no.
Little sweet girl Papaya.
Hold on.
183. Wind is going to help. I'm going to take a 6-iron.
And Emma. Emma.
$183.
I think
183.
Yep, at Lex's Country Club. There's some families, and so there's about a dozen young girls. Three of them are named Sophia, 6 of them are named Ava, and the rest are named Emma. And one Mia.
Yeah, she's the Italian one. That's not going to cut it today. Oh, I barely cleared the water. I got lucky.
Oh, very nice. Golf Pros, his IRL wife says she wants to play me in a match. I don't know how much abuse I can take. I don't know how much emasculation I can take, Golf Pro, in my life. I don't need to get my ass handed to me.
Be in a scramble,
Yeah.
right? Like Golf Pro and Mrs. Golf Pro versus you and me. We'd get destroyed.
Well, yeah, that we did especially get destroyed. I don't want to get destroyed.
Single-handedly, she would destroy you.
I'll take her.
We saw her card.
I'll take her on Golf Pro if I can hit from the same tees.
Yep.
That's the joke, Keith. Keith says, "LOL. I know sisters Ava and Emma. Yep, we all know. A pair of sisters named Ava and Emma." She said she's gonna give me 5 shots. All right, sweet. It's not fair. Here's my cope. My older brother, he's getting his wife into golf, right? And he's pretty good himself, and he's like very OCD about whatever he gets into, and so right, there's probably no one that's watched more and knows more content instruction about like swing mechanics. And so, right, his wife, he teaches her the correct stuff from day one. And yeah, so she's already like 6 months in. She hits the ball way better than me. And it's not fair, right? I grew up working class and left my own devices and went out and, spent 2 decades developing bad swing habits.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was thinking about that. Like, I don't think Yoda was talking about Jedi stuff. He was talking about golf.
Talking about golf, yeah.
There is a point. It's just you're too old to learn the training. Yep. And you must unlearn what you've learned. It's impossible.
I've got a pitching wedge this time. I'm actually going to try to chip with a pitching wedge. All right, decent result.
Yeah.
Needed a little more roll. Now I've got a long one here. Yeah, that did not come through very well on this side.
Biz wants me to do a Yoda voice. I can do it. I just gotta practice it. Sorry, Biz. It's not in me today. I'll practice it tonight. That almost had a chance.
God, now I left it in danger territory.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's in. This is no cakewalk. Damn it.
Oh.
There's the blow up hole right here.
All right.
That's a 5.
That's a 5?
I believe so.
Okay.
Let's count them up. 1, chipped up, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Or is it a 4?
Well, I thought it was a 4.
Yeah, maybe it's a 4. We were 1 to there, chipped up, missed the putt. No, see, because I missed the putt long here. The ball was here. And then I had to make that for a 4, and I missed it for a 5.
Okay. All right.
Those putts add up. Dude, the putts. They add up so quickly.
It's going to be a 32. We got Tripod in chat. I like that name.
Oh.
Afternoon Tripod.
Love the tripod.
You know who that is, right, Lex?
Yeah, my friend, the mail carrier.
Yes.
Only he doesn't deliver mail, he delivers other stuff.
Tripod said he was stuck at the tire store. Just got back. This says, don't let them jack you up, man. Those tire store peeps are notorious for that. Yep.
Yep.
You got to go online and double check the pricing. You got to go in there and go, I just checked it. I can get these online for a third of the price. And they go, oh, all right, well, let's see if we can make you a discount. Like, oh, you mean discount as in the price they should be? Before you overcharge me and try to scam me? Yeah, give me that price.
It's crazy that a lot of businesses still have that business model of like different people are going to pay different prices. Like we have to go buy a car and just dreading like having to go talk to a salesperson and be like, all right, dude, I want $500 off,
Yep. Pretty lame. All right, let's check out hole 8. Not too terrible of a hole. Decent fairway to land into, I would say.
Hitting like an amateur.
Where'd it
nice
go?
big old shit slap slice.
Yeah.
It went to the right. It's over the first bunker.
Wow. Okay.
I used the whole fairway.
Okay. Yeah, that's some fade right there.
Yeah, it was a fade.
All right.
Big fade.
Well, anyway, while he's driving to his ball, this was the a little bit of trouble that Wesley Bryan got himself into. He had a little post here on Twitter about his life update. He's got the flu. He tested positive for COVID. Apparently, he got his identity stolen. Yep, and he came in dead last at the Creator Classic. All kinds of stuff. And then someone was going like, why did you take a COVID test? And then he said, oh, I think COVID is whack. I think it was a big ploy to scare people and make a lot of people rich. And he said, yes, I love any and all conspiracy theories, but anywho, appreciate your support. And you see, got 33,000 views. It kind of got viral, and so some people got mad at him. The one of them in there, yeah, so he had to come back and say, okay, sorry to anyone whom I've offended. I love you all. No matter our differing viewpoints, I can still admit to being wrong. These viewpoints are my own, not of my brother. he had to make sure he said that in there. But, yeah, anyway, he got kind of dragged a little bit. There were some people going in there like, doing the like, I'm glad you think COVID was a whole ploy. Can you tell my dead grandmother that? Since she died from COVID? Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm going to take a 50-degree here.
Okay.
The ball's in the sand. I'm going to shoot it. I probably have 80, 90 yards. Take a little extra club because it's in the sand. 97 yards. Little wind behind me. Don't want to be long. The sand is firm. All right, Phil, you know what we should do?
What?
Golf like a romance novel. If golf, you're golf announcing, but it's a romance novel.
Yeah.
God, the sand was firm, just like her bosom.
Oh.
Going to splash this one out. Oh, that's going to get wet.
Oh, no.
It might have stayed dry.
Okay.
Might have stayed dry.
Yep, classic Lex. Oh, that's in the water. Oh, no, it hung up. It's still okay. Keith says, who are you talking about? That's Wesley Bryan, one of the Bryan Bros. Very popular golf YouTube content creators, the Bryan Bros.
As per the YouTube member agreement, you have to be brothers to have a golf YouTube show.
Yep. Tripod says, are they even brothers? They don't look anything alike. Yeah, I have trouble because like their parents named them wrong. It's George and Wesley Bryan. And the one who's named George looks like a Wesley, and the one who's named Wesley looks like a George. And so like I can't keep it straight.
All right, let's hope this. All right, it stayed up.
Yeah, see, I told you guys. It's wet. Oh, it stayed up. I literally predict these things now.
Oh, I did a New York flop there.
Yep.
I get relief. It's on a thing over here. All right. This is for par.
All right. So was that a single
That's
bogey?
a bogey.
Yep.
Yeah, single bogey.
Okay. Well, that's fine. You thought you were gonna have a water ball there, so not the worst.
Yep.
Tripod's wondering, Lex, what brand, what kind of balls they have at your driving range?
They are Shrixon, I believe. I think they're called Marathon. The branding is Marathon, but that's like an off label for Shrixon.
Okay.
I gotta go get my cart. I'll be back in a minute.
We need to do a special episode. Tour the Shrixon facility to get to the bottom of one thing. Is it pronounced Shrixon or Shrixon? Why do so many of us like to put an H in there, an SH sound? And where does this name come from, Shrixon? Is this some dude's name? It's actually, I don't think it's...
Like Joey Shrixon.
Yeah, Joey Shrixon. Let's see. Let's see if I can Google this. Shrixon takes its name from the company's initials. Oh, okay. Sumitomo Rubber Industries. Plus an ON, which is short for onward. Shrixon is a sports equipment brand owned by SRI Sports Limited, a subsidiary of Sumitomo Rubber Industries. Oh, interesting. Yeah, domo arigato, exactly.
Oh, that could get wet out there. That's far.
Definitely hit up on it.
All right, good ball.
All right. All right, let's look at hole 9, shall we? A little par 4 here, about 420-ish. Got some stagnant water on the left and some slightly less stagnant water on the right. And while he's driving to his ball, I think this is our last little news / drama / spicy stuff to talk about of the day. Scotty Scheffler was on a media conference at the Masters, and someone asked him about the divide in golf, and he said, quote, "They did what they wanted to do, and I can't control their life. I'm not going to sit here and say they should have done something differently. They made their choice. If we want to figure out why the game of golf is not back together, go ask those guys. Go to wherever they are playing this week." That's a little big. And figure out what the game is when the game is going to come back together. So that was Scotty Scheffler's comment about golf, professional golf being divided. And some people didn't like it because, you know, no matter how you feel about all the live golf and all that sort of stuff, you know, some people pointed out that you know, part of being part of Live Golf is you're contracted to play their 4 tournaments, and then you can go and play whatever else you want. You're free to play whatever you want. You just got to play the 14 Live Golf tournaments. Versus the tour that said, well, if you go play Live Golf, you're banned from everything, right? So it's not like the guys on the Live Golf wouldn't go play tour events if they could. They're not allowed to, right? So, you know, it's not like Live Golf is preventing all the premium players that exist on Live Tour from, let's say, playing the Players Championship last week. They're literally no longer allowed to. They've been banned. So, yeah, some people weren't too happy with the way Scotty phrased that. Sort of suggesting that, yep. Yep, no, you're right, Horsecock. Oops, I said it out loud. The PGA had to try and protect their brand. Yep. No, and I get it. You know, there's there's a naive way to think about how business actually works or how capitalism actually works. Right? It's not a thing where it's like, oh, you know, I've got a product and it's just like a competitor's product, and here's my, you know, what makes my product different or better or a better price. That's kind of not how business works, right? There's a lot of kind of, I don't know what you would call it. Ideologically unfair things that people do to compete in the marketplace. With ideologically unfair? I don't know if that's the right term. Morally gray. Not illegal, but morally gray? I don't know how you'd say that, right? I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously the tour understood the threat of Live, and they did everything in their power, including, and this is just speculation, just my opinion, but it's been speculated on and rumored that they did go through back channels, and so they threatened all of the golf courses in the U.S. and said, look, if you host a Live event, you're blacklisted forever from the tour, right? I mean, I speculate that actually is true, that they did do that. You know, and it's also been rumored, speculated that the tour went to all of the big media partners, like the CBSs and NBCs of the world, and said, same thing, said, you know, if you signed a media rights deal with Live Golf, we're going to blacklist you. So, you know, I mean, that's the reality of how business actually works.
All right, I got a pitching wedge, 140 yards. Hopefully we're going to chase one back there. I'm going to aim for the center of the green. Okay, short.
All right. Says he's a little short.
Short.
Better be long.
Yep.
Be long's dead on all the holes on this course, in my opinion. What's up, DMC? Says the tour should have instigated an exclusive non-compete type of agreement with their players years ago. Gray areas are always eventually exploited or tested. I feel like, didn't they? I mean, I feel like that's always existed, right? I mean, that would be the counter argument, right? Is that the Live Golf guys? It's not like they sprung that on them, where it's like, oh, I joined Live Golf. It's like, oh, well, guess what? You're banned. I think they understood that going in, right? I have a feeling that was already in the contracts, right? I mean, that's kind of like that's sort of Phil Mickelson's, and you can take his gripes for what they're worth, right? About, like, one of his things is because he doesn't own his own, like, content, right? So anything that's played on the tour is owned by the tour. I don't know. I don't think that's a very strong argument, but you know, if you already know that,
All right, that's okay.
Hey, what's up, East Coast Buds? He says, hey, popping in. Back in to drop a dab and watch you whack some balls. Very
All
nice.
right.
It's a fair...
I wish I knew what dabs were. I'm too old to know what a dab is. Dabs weren't invented when I was doing that stuff.
If I know correctly, dabs is like the oil, the concentrate. So you condense out all the good stuff out of the flour.
Yeah.
It gives you a very strong hit, and I guess maybe the side benefit is you're not getting all the tar and whatnot from
The carcinogens.
Yeah, from burning the actual plant material.
Leaves. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Horse says wax oil. Yes. Yeah. It's just concentrated cannabis. Yep. Low torch, glassworks. Boom. Yeah. I've done a dab. One of my smoking buddies back in the day when I lived in Colorado went to the dabs. I wasn't the hugest fan of it. Powerful.
I kind of like that thick smoke.
Yeah.
You know, I like a good thick smoke. All these birds are cheering me on.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying, sink that putt, sink that putt.
Oh man! God, that looked like that was going in. What the heck?
It was going in. A gust of wind.
The wind
came up and shot it away.
All right, single bogey, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
That was going in.
We'll give it that one.
Guys, you should watch that on replay. What just happened there?
Yep.
That was. I don't believe in a higher power, but if there was one, he'd go with it. Not today, Lex.
Yep.
That was a big old not today, Lex.
Yep. Horse says, wind got him. You could hear it in the mic.
It was literally, it was going and then it just like stopped and took a left turn. It was crazy.
I gotta get that little...
I don't want to walk up on these guys. They're still on the tee, so I'm just going to chill for a second here.
All right. Yeah, I want to get that clip of Billy Horschel from the what was that, like the second or third round of the Players, where he was literally fuming and he was like, I don't know where the ball's going. I don't know what to hit. I'm just looking to literally end this round and get in the clubhouse as fast as possible. I'm done. Yeah, because of the freaking wind. Yo, is anyone playing the PGA Tour 2025 video game? Anyone have any thoughts on that? We were kind of talking. I want to do a couple Masters watch parties. I can't show the Masters feed for obvious copyright reasons. So then I was like, well, what would I put up on screen? I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll get that game and play that game. And do like an all-day long stream of Masters watch party, because I was kind of wanting to do like an all-day match watch party for like the the Thursday and the Saturday. You play at East Coast Buds? Your buds and you play it every night? It looks pretty complicated, some of the stuff I've seen about it. Like, I'm literally seeing, like, Twitter posts from people that have, like, YouTube videos explaining, like, character builds. I was like, holy crap, this is like all of a sudden like a MMO or something. Like, I gotta literally, like, hone in and understand, like, crazy stats to build a character.
Oh, this wind is really kicking up now.
Okay, yeah, East Coast Bus says it's like a golf RPG. Pretty in-depth. How's the swing mechanic part feel? And also, do you play on a console? That was my other thing, too, is like... I mean, I could hook up a PS5 controller to my PC, but I kind of want to just stick with keyboard and mouse. I don't know how that would work if it's actually an enjoyable experience.
I think you need an analog controller.
Yeah.
Analog input.
They have it on PC that must have functionality with keyboard mouse. The question is whether it's even worth it or not.
Yeah, I guess your mouse. Yeah.
Yep. Karen says, look at those palms sway. Yep.
Hi there.
Hello.
I'm going off behind you.
Okay.
I hear it's going to be slow, but
It's going to be slow.
that's okay.
Okay, cool. No
Whatever
worries.
It is.
I'm just filming my stuff, doing my thing.
What do you like YouTube? Or
Yeah,
something?
YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
how cool.
Yeah, thanks. So I'll just be doing that, so I don't mind kind of the slow play and
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I had a really good front nine, and I had to go to an appointment, so I was like, I have to come
You got to
back and
finish. Yeah, I know the
that.
feeling. I don't get that feeling that often,
Oh.
but I know that feeling.
Biz, you're hilarious. Biz says she sounds like she has dough. She's got rich lady voice. Horse says, I'm single if she does. Yeah, well. Tim says he's currently playing the FedEx Cup at the TPC Southwind in career mode on 2023.
Playing in the
Hasn't spent the
Creator
money
Cup?
on 2023.
No, I
yet.
wish. Oh, I wish. No, I'm not that
So much
popular.
fun to
That was
watch.
a good watch. It was.
Oh, what did she watch? What does she know?
Creator Cup.
Oh, wow, she watched that. Interesting.
I think I need more club. Yeah, we're gonna have to hit the 7.
All right, let's look at hole 10 here. You can see that wind whipping. And looks like he's going to club up because of that. Yeah, she watched the Creator Classic. There you go. You got a rich, wealthy, single golf lady that knows golf YouTube stuff.
Bye-bye. Nope. That went long.
Okay, and left, I'm guessing, because of the wind?
Yeah, long and left, kind of
All right.
down into the tee box the next hole.
Okay.
Well, I hope your round goes well. Good luck to you.
So much. Take care. Have a good
Thanks.
day.
Should have had her team up. Get her on stream.
Nah. Just wait a second here.
Oh, very nice. Golf Pro, he says, talk to you guys later. Off to Disney with the wife. Have fun.
All right, enjoy golf, bro.
Yeah. You going to a park? Or are you going to like Disney Springs for a dinner? What do you got going on?
All right, I gotta pop this up.
Very nice. Going to Magic Kingdom for the evening and for dinner. Very nice.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, that's fun.
What a date. That's pretty good. Come down. Come down. Go in the hole. Okay.
All right. I look like a little Dan Grieve swing release number 2 there.
That was getting closer to 3.
Yeah, closer to 3. Yep. Oh, good.
That was a little floppy.
Yeah. Oh, good. You actually did watch the video.
I skimmed it.
Okay.
I got the idea. You can get the idea in a couple of seconds. The
The
tough thing is going to be making this putt.
yeah, with 30-mile-per-hour wind.
Okay.
All right.
There's a 3.
Nice par there.
Thank you.
Good way to start off the back 9. Oops. East Coast Bud says, let's go! Horse said, nice pa, nice pa, nice pa, guy.
Thank you.
Nice Golf Pro says, all right, the missus said she'll drive, so I can watch you guys till we get there. Only 10 minutes away
All
from
right.
the house. You're doing the park the right way. You know, it's like, you do the parks enough. Doing the, like, all-day thing kind of gets a little tedious, or, like, you get over it. But living nearby and kind of going like, you know what, let's pop over, yeah, and just we'll walk around. We'll do like 3 hours. We won't even do any rides. Just kind of pop around, yeah. Hit a nice restaurant, have a nice a dinner, watch some fireworks. That's a nice way to do Disney. Yep, smart move. Golf Pro said he just became Florida resident annual pass holders. Yeah, it's a great way to do it, right? Being able to just kind of pop in and out, right? It makes it fun, especially if you live close by and it's really not bad. You know, I've been there just recently. The whole infrastructure with, you know, the driving, parking, very, very doable, right? You kind of remember it as a kid, like just being like packed, traffic-y, and like a whole like to do, like there's little stuff that Disney does that from like a, I don't know, engineering / whatever perspective that impresses me. Like, they got that parking system, they got that down solid. I love how they do the parking now. Oh my god, that wind.
Yeah. Okay. It's on some grass.
All right, let's check out hole 11 here, shall we? About 380 or so. Straight out. Pretty straightforward hole. Not too much trouble anywhere. Oops. Turn that off. Turn that off. Yeah, that's Golfer Dick says his wife just showed him what it's gonna cost for 4 days and a water park day for a family of 5. Yeah, that's like 20 grand.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Keith says, yeah, do a lottery for your kids golf wrenching. Be like, we can only afford to take one of you guys. We're gonna do a raffle ticket. Let's see. Are you doing the camera swap right now? Yeah? Okay. Alright guys, we're just going to do a quick commercial break while he swaps cameras. We'll be right back.
Are you deluded enough? Are you poor enough? Are you drunk enough? Are you out of shape enough? Do you have what it takes to let yourself down? To let the ghost of pains do it down? Golf is more than a game. It is your personality. What's your personality? Nitro, the number 3 ball in golf.
I'm a cowboy and a golfer, a powerful athlete, but I've got some self-destructive habits, just like Tiger Woods. That's why I do what Tiger does and smoke these Sunday Reds. They're a proprietary blend of traditional tobacco and Bermuda grass. They got a rich, smooth flavor. They'll give you the clarity and focus you need to drive it long and putt it pure. So do what Tiger does and smoke Sunday Reds.
Alright guys, we are back to the action here on Hole 11, McGolfin TV. You're watching Lex McGolfin. I'm the co-host, Phil McGolfin. We are legitimate in real life brothers. The last name is completely fake. Yep, smoke them if you got them.
These guys are just kind of putting out. They're putting the pin in now.
Okay.
We'll be good to go in another 30 seconds. We've got 179 yards. I'm going to hit a 5-iron. Wind is into this.
All right. And don't forget, guys, if you haven't already clicked like on the stream, or if you're new and you're enjoying the show, go ahead and hit subscribe. It's totally free. Subscriptions are free every Thursday on YouTube.
It's a nice, good ball flight. I'm on the green.
Yep. I could tell that was a quality swing, quality strike. That came through on camera. Looked like you had your hips moving very nicely through the ball, through the swing on that one.
Yeah. With the wind, I probably could have taken a 4-iron. Nah, this is pretty good.
was actually something about... There was something golf, swing, golf instruction. Something I wanted to talk about today. I don't remember what it was. Oh, I gotta write this stuff down. What was it?
Aim pointing.
No. It wasn't aim pointing.
Put that in the
Ooh.
annals of horrible putts.
Yeah. Ooh. Alright, see you later, Golf Pro. Have a fun time.
Enjoy your time, buddy.
Yep, thanks for being here. As always. Appreciate you. Love you, bro. No Diddy. Whoa. Oh.
We count those, don't we?
Yes.
We count those.
That did become a 6, correct?
That became a 6.
Yep.
Yep. Quickly became a 6. That is not how. Right there.
All right, have a good day. D-Boy says so disgusted. He's out.
Yeah, I'm out too, actually. All right, Phil, you can take it from here.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, what happened? I 4-putted.
Yep.
I didn't even think first putt, right, was like struck that poorly or that misaligned. After I hit it, it's not like I went, oh, where's that going? I'm like, okay, yeah, it's not breaking the way I thought it's breaking. And it's going slower than I thought it was going to go, but it wasn't like crazy.
Yeah. All right, let's check out hole 12 here. Here we are, par 4, 411. You just want to plop it right down the middle of the fairway. Give yourself a nice, easy iron shot into, you know, not too tricky of a green. This one's not the worst on the course. Oh, D-Boy was joking, but he's got a good reason. He says his wife had surgery today. Gonna go be a good husband. Yep. Tell Mrs. D-Boy we said hope she gets on the mend nice and quick.
Yeah, go take care of your missus.
I think they do a good job.
Put on some golf for her. You know what would make her feel better is watching some McGolfin TV.
Yeah. Sure. You gotta, put on some Grey's Anatomy for her, and maybe a little House, or that Jack Reacher show. The ladies like that.
Shit, did I just hit into this guy? That was a pretty good drive. Great drive.
Yeah, I was gonna say D-Boy, but I imagine she already knows this since you say that she works in a hospital. But I was gonna say, don't let her be taking all them tramadols that they give them after the surgery. It's crazy. I gotta understand why we've got a opioid crisis now. I had my family member go through surgery, and they gave him like this massive jar of just like crazy amounts of tramadol, right? Tramadol, right? And yeah, they took like 2 of them post-surgery, and that's all they needed. She's got like 50 of these freaking things, and just like, yeah, that's
sweet. Send them. I'll take the rest of those. Donate them to McGolfin TV. They're gonna help. I'll take them before my round, right? I think those will help.
Oh, D-Boy had the opposite problem. He says, haha, the damn doctor forgot to call in a prescription, so he had to call. That's like the opposite problem.
Check. Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, Iron Dog says weed edibles are great for golf. Yeah. Horse says tramadol is for babies. It's the oxy and Vicodin you gotta be wary of. I don't know anything about all that stuff, so I'll take your word for it. Yep. And Horse says you gotta get a birdie here after that 4-putt.
Yeah. And I should off of this drive. We had a magnificent drive, so we should be good.
We got enough time for me to show something real fast?
Yeah, they're leaving the green. You can be quick about it, sure.
Oh, I'll do it after you hit your shot.
Okay. So I got about 125 yards I'm thinking pitching wedge. I chunked the hell out of it. Short.
All right.
Short.
I like this this tweet here. This is kind of exactly my take. I feel like this guy wrote this well about live golf. He says, one thing I'll be very open and honest about as a live fan is the Fox deal, the Fox TV deal. I feel it has done them a massive disservice. Live fans know their target audience uses YouTube and the Live app. Signing the Fox deal and giving Live the worst time slots, jumping between FS1 and FS2, was a slam dunk for tour accounts that jump on viewership ratings. Having Live fans pay $60 also likely pushed away some fans that were slowly building curiosity. Fox deal likely caused the rounds to be removed off YouTube, which I utilized, and I did too, if I wanted to quickly catch up on something I missed. The Live app and Anytime feature, that's if you do pay, a lot of people have been mentioning this, the Live app and the Anytime feature just hasn't worked. It's like literally buggy. Like the programming's not good this year. They like changed something, it's not working well. The guy says, hope they get that cleaned up soon. Yeah. I think that's a good take.
Okay, I can be much more aggressive going at the hole. I keep playing these breaks that just aren't here.
Yeah.
And it leaves me an extra like 3 feet on all these putts. 3 feet more than I needed.
Oh my gosh, that wind. Look at that.
Okay, that's another bogey.
Yep. Alright. What's up, Ozzy? Ozzy says, hey guys, I'm out playing. Great day here. Awesome to hear. Very
Awesome.
nice. Give us some little play-by-play if you want. How your round's going. And Biz says, okay, peeps, about to click. Factory reboot ahead. Yeah, we'll see you on the other side. That's scary. Scary stuff.
Oof. I think I have to do that to one of my machines.
You know, sometimes a nice fresh install. is kind of nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The wife was using it, and it got some kind of crazy pop-up on it. And popped up with stuff.
Oh yeah. She's visiting websites she's not supposed to.
You know what? That's she says she's like, oh, I was on whatever it was like, I don't know. You go, really? You were on CNN.com and it started popping up with pop-ups for spam stuff?
Yeah.
Really?
Was it the freeze up? Your computer's like locked up. You got to call this number? One of those?
No, I don't know what it was. I can't remember. All right, win today. This is probably a 6-iron.
All right, where we at? We're at hole 13. Let's check it out. Here we are at hole 13, par 3. He's thinking he needs a 6-iron. Actually, Rod put a link in the Discord for like some website to basically like watch an unauthorized broadcast of like the Players Championship.
Nice.
And I couldn't find the post again. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to delete this off because it was like, it literally was like a spam website thing. It like literally did the freeze up thing on my computer.
Yeah.
Which is a phishing scam. Your computer's not actually frozen. They want you to call that phone number so you talk to a scammer who then tries to convince you that your thing's broken. They try to sell you basically bogus like virus protection for like triple the price.
I'm standing on the tee and I shouldn't be.
Yep.
Should be chilling. I think it's a 6-iron. I'm gonna go 6.
Yeah. East Coast Bus says scammer payback on YouTube is awesome. They hack the scammers. Yep. Yeah, it's that's one of my guilty pleasures is watching the scam bait people.
Okay, 6-iron. Here we go. Total confidence.
Ooh, that looked good.
Yeah, if it's enough.
We saw that
Okay,
ball fly really good.
It's enough. It's on the green in the center.
Nice, good shot.
Yeah, it was a little chunky. It's a good thing I chunked it a little. Ah, I got to get sand here.
Oh, nice. Tim says he's golfing tomorrow for the first time since last Friday. He's excited to test his new rangefinder. Nice. What did you buy? I was actually thinking about a joke. What I need is a rangefinder that automatically adds 20 more yards to whatever I shoot. Right? That way I always club up.
Just put it in meters or something.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that might work too.
Phil, I gotta switch earbuds real fast.
Yeah, quick little public service announcement. We're always working hard to help improve the golf community here at McGolfin TV, guys. It's the start of the season. Make sure you clean your grips and/or think about getting your clubs re-gripped for the start of the season. If your clubs have been laying in the closet all winter and you're pulling them out for the first time here, as we head into springtime, make sure you get out some of that Dawn dish soap and clean your grips. And change out that glove, too. I know you got that dark brown, used to be white. It's all black. It's got so much detritus on there. It's smooth. It's no longer got any grip. It's got a little hole in the palm. I know you've got that glove. And you're thinking, oh, I can get a few more rounds out of this thing. Don't do it, guys. Just buy a new glove. Come on now.
Whoosh, whoosh. I thought that was good. All right, we're in for a 3.
Very nice. We'll give him that one for that one. Playing the par 3s pretty well today. You have this single bogey. Well, actually, scratch that. You were 3 over on the ones on the front.
Okay.
I thought you were only 1 over. But did well on these back 9 ones. Yeah, there you go. That's the rangefinder that Tim bought, one of these. So maybe he'll come back and chat after he plays and let us know what he thinks of it. And he can either give us a little yay or nay if he recommends it. And a little free sponsorship for Red Tiger. Oops. Get that off there. Stop. Why don't you stop? Keyboard. Keyboard. Something's weird's happening with my keyboard now. Oh, we press on. Alright, let's see. What do we got going on? We're on hole 14. Check it out here, hole 14. It's a par 5. Fairly reasonable hole. No water to deal with, which is nice. Tim says he's gonna have to look up cleaning the grips. Haven't done that yet, but I also got a new glove.
Oh, it's going left.
It's a big draw.
Yeah. Yeah, with the wind.
Yeah, you definitely want to. You just need just Dawn dish soap. Works great, but definitely important to clean the clean your grips. Wow, nice find. The East Coast says his new Callaway Paradigm driver just came in. Bought it used in like new condition. It came brand new with the plastic still on the head and the original head cover. $280. Very nice. Oh, yep. I see that, Horsecock. Because I'm getting some buffering.
Tripod. You mean tripod?
Yeah, I keep messing up. Thinking that's maybe on YouTube's end. Let me know if it cleans up. Looks like it should be fine.
Okay. Just a little pitch back out into the fairway.
Okay.
Pitch boy. Here, pitch boy. Looks like some good signal here today, Phil.
Yeah. On your end. I don't know. I don't know what's going on my end. I think it's YouTube. I haven't dropped any frames. My output looks good, but I'm getting an error over on YouTube saying it's not receiving enough video, and it's going to be buffering. Yeah, and Horace did mention buffering in chat, and we dropped all our viewers too. We went all the way down to five folks.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's
sure.
annoying, especially when I've got such great signal on my side.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. Yeah, no, that. Yep, stream numbers took a nosedive. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's YouTube.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna hit this 5-iron here. 170. Oh, that was garbage.
yeah, Horse says, issues for us on this end. You guys are framing out and choppy audio. Interesting. Yeah. I'm not getting any of that on my end. I know it's not my computer doing it. Because I'd hear it in my ears.
My signal is super strong today.
Yeah, I do see it.
Oh. All right, my ball went out of bounds.
Oh, uh-oh. Let's try to do some troubleshooting here. I'm gonna lower the bit rate. What that does. Interesting.
Okay, we're in bounds. Pin high, we just gotta hit a little low pitching wedge runner here. Run, 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 run. All right, so that was 1, 2. Is this for par now? There's 3 over there, 40 here. This is for par.
Oh.
Okay, that's a 6.
All right.
Right, it was 1, 2 to the middle of the fairway, 3 all the way over to here, 4 up the bank, missed the putt for a 5. I think I gotta play a chippy 6 today. It's gonna be 155, 160, or severely under the wind.
Huh. Yeah, I don't. I'm baffled. It definitely does not look like it's coming in good. I can't get rid of this error. Yeah, one thing I'll do. Go ahead and turn off I'll turn off the Twitch stream. No one's watching anyway. We'll see what that does. Oh, yeah, no, there goes my internet. Yeah, I think maybe it's just my internet on my end. Now I'm dropping frames. Okay.
All right, chippy 6. Okay, it's on the green. On the green in this wind, I'm happy.
All right, let's take a look here at hole 15, aka Afterthought. This is the world's most boring par 3, voted on top 100 golf teachers in the world. Golf Digest 2019. Yeah, let me know, guys, if it's looking better. I think it's probably looking better now. Yep, okay, yep, it's coming back. I think it was maybe my internet on my end, which I just can't control, right? It's the internet's the internet. But now I'm getting excellent stream health again. So hopefully it's coming in better. It's a little better? That's it? Gosh.
Yeah, signal is great on my end.
That is not the way I was expecting that to break. Yeah, well, it's my, I think it was my internet starting to poop out for a bit there, Iron Dog, but I've got fiber actually. Oh, are you serious, Iron Dog? Really? Again? Wow, look at that. Wow.
All right, that's a 4.
All right. All right. Anyway, now that it looks like we have that little tech issue behind us, let's just forge on and get these last 3 holes in.
Wouldn't be McGolfin TV if there wasn't some kind of tech issue.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Iron Dog says, just kidding. It's good. God, don't do that to me, Iron Dog. I'm like looking at everything going like, what? What can possibly be wrong? Everything's in the green. All right. Here we are, hole 16. One of the hardest holes on the course. As you can see, a lot of water. Very dangerous approach shot. We'll watch this. This is also the other thing that's going on today. Whoops.
He's a good for a kicker. No,
This guy here.
Patton Kazire. He's a 3-time winner on the PGA Tour, and a little bit earlier today, fellas. You don't want to see that.
Auditioning maybe for his NFL career.
My goodness.
That was about a 20-yard. That would have been the field goal.
Are the
extra point.
Are your Bucks looking for a kicker?
No, I think they're comfortable with who they have.
Patton Kazire ended up withdrawing due to a bad back. It has been a very difficult 2025 for the Auburn Tigers. Patton Kazire.
I was just showing a video of some guy I've never heard of, Patton Kazire, at I don't even know what tournament, but he missed a putt and he literally drop kicked his putter across the green.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then he withdrew from the tournament. Oh, the Valspar. And then he withdrew from the tournament with a back injury. So
yeah, what a baby.
Was he fighting a back injury and it finally got to him and he lost his nerve, or did he maybe cause a back injury by literally punting his putter?
Yeah.
That was crazy too. Like, that's got to hurt on the shin. He punted it, looks like with his shin right on the middle of the shaft of your putter.
Yeah.
Like, that's got to hurt.
Yeah, it can't feel good.
Tim says, there's not a green big enough for a putter stroke like that around here. Not that I've seen. Ask me how I know. Yeah, another super putt. Yeah. That I can kind of see, right? I don't know who Patton Kazire is, but he's probably a guy fighting for his card. He's probably literally, on that ledge, fighting to either be a tour player and have a job playing golf, or going back to being the assistant manager at a Big O Tires. I can imagine the pressure there. It's the big boys that I kind of rag on when they lose control, right? Like, I don't know why Rory gets all poopy, right? It's like, I don't know. I guess you're playing for legacy and getting the chance to getting yourself in the conversation about the stupid, like, Mount Rushmore golf stuff, but I don't know. When he gets home to his, like, $20 million mansion, like, can you really be that angry when you miss a putt? I don't know. Sometimes maybe go down to the local community and hand out some
pairs.
Some pairs, yes, to some underprivileged kids to get some perspective back.
Yep. I think the single behind me maybe dropped off.
Okay. Yeah, she didn't sound like she was real stoked about playing a slower round of golf today.
No.
Yeah.
No one loves this slow play like I love slow play.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're good to go here. We're going to crank one out there.
All right.
Going a little right. All right, I didn't see exactly where it came down.
Okay. Horse is talking about Woody Austin banged his putter on his head during a tournament and completely bent it. Did he continue to play with it? Let's see if I can find that video. Oh, here it is. Yeah, here. Let's go and take a look at this.
Memories we all have.
7 and just beat the limit.
Oh.
There you go. Yes. He hit a putt here that he didn't like, and you can see why. I mean, that would have upset most people. It's in 1997 and just beat the limit. There you go.
No, and he has said to us, famous memories we all have.
Ouch.
Ooh, where are you, Mr. Ball?
Yeah, Horse says, I never heard someone come up and say, I'm playing behind you today. That was code for, I hope you don't slow me down. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she's giving you a little veiled threat or something there.
All right, I got to take it unplayable, I think.
Okay.
Yep, this is me. Okay, unplayable time. I'm going to go back on the line. We're coming back, 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 going to here.
Yeah, seriously, it's like... I remember when we switched to HD, I hated it at first because it was like, you got to see like every blemish on actors' faces, right? You're like, oh my god, like these people, they don't look as good as I thought they did. But now you're accustomed to it. You try to watch like old footage before HD, and it's just like, wow, it's unwatchable.
160. I'm going to take a 6-iron. 7-iron's broken. Just going to kind of go easy on this, I think. It's going out to the left. I did not see where it landed.
Okay.
This might be a lost ball situation here.
So how does that scoring work with the unplayable?
It's 1 stroke.
Okay, so 1, 2, that was hitting 3 then?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Ooh, idea. They should change the rules about how many clubs you have in your bag. It should go to 15. And one of them is a snapping club. You can't use it to play it, but when you're playing your round, you get frustrated because, you know, you just missed a putt and it's, you know, it's going to cost you like $100,000 on the tour. You can pull out your snapping club and get your anger out. And then we normalize it, right? You, right, what does the government do when they, you know, like kick the mob out of whatever the thing is and take over, right? Like the lottery. What do we call that? Regulate it? Normalize it? Regulate it?
Regulate it, normalize it, and tax it.
Yeah, and tax it, yep. Yep, and then so every time you get out your snapping club and you snap it, and then also the PGA Tour donates $5,000 to the first tee. That look nice.
Yeah. Hardest hole in the golf course. We got a birdie this sucker.
Yep. I got a question. Anyone ever seen any first tee activities in your life? You ever actually seen them do anything?
Filming a documentary?
Yeah. Just filming all my golf. Trying to get better, you know.
That's why.
Some days it gets worse.
The most painful thing to see yourself and if you don't play to one.
It is.
Was that the new guy?
It was yet another new guy.
Oh.
We got several new guys out here.
Cool. Did they lose some folks? You guys got
I don't know.
A mass quitting?
I don't think so. Maybe a mass firing.
Yeah.
You don't quit these jobs around here.
Yeah.
All right, we can get one here.
Hey, nice putt. I think you
Thank
saved
you.
yourself. That's just a single bogey, right? With the drop, with the unplayable.
Yep.
Yeah, and just circling back, Horace had mentioned earlier on the stream, still some, I think, some interest in a range session stream.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'll be coming as it gets later, darker here. Oh, the range was on grass today.
Ooh.
So that was special, right? And doing a range session on a mat, that doesn't sound special. Doing it on grass, right? What kind of channel is this? We don't do a range session on mats.
That's a good point. Whoops, that's the wrong course. Let's try that over. Here we go. Hole 17, last par 5 of the day. You just make a nice little tee shot out there, and then decide whether you're going to go for it or not. What would you guys do? I think for me, this is a definite 3-shot par 5 every time.
Just waiting a second here. And a holding pattern.
All right. Oh, you know, the other thing I was going to say, too, is I still think you should switch out the putters again, just like get a new look.
Yeah. I looked at the putter today and I thought about it. And it crossed my mind to do that. I had it like in my hand and I was like, should I switch them today? So I'll switch them for tomorrow. Wait, there's no stream tomorrow.
Yeah, we're not.
There's no golf tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe we should go over that. We should actually start doing the schedule stuff upcoming, like mid. Annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway, should be back now.
Okay. Guys, thanks for sticking around if you're still there.
Yep.
Anyone who stuck it through, thank you.
Yep. Yep. Let's see. We're on hole 17. Let's see. What do we get
Hole
on
17.
I don't want to go back and look. Will we get on hole 15 again? The par 3? The single bogey?
A 4.
Yep. Okay. And then on 16.
A 5.
5. Okay. All right. Make sure I just get that right. Let's see, 33. It's gonna be 75. 5. Okay. All right. Yep, Mike totally got thrown off. Did we even hit our tee shot yet on 17?
Yeah, we did. I'm in the middle of the fairway here. I'm in good shape.
Okay.
Just waiting for the green to clear, and then I'm going to try to go for the green.
All right.
Water. I need water. Okay. Flubbed it. It's going left. It's up. It was bouncing.
All right. Well, it's not in the water.
Not in the water.
That's all we care about. Anyway, sorry about the less than stellar stream today, guys. But thanks for hanging in with us. Still got 5 people watching. Got some hardcore
McGolfies.
Just yep, love the punishment.
You guys got to say something when the frame rates are all messed up like that. You got to be like, yo, this video quality sucks.
Yeah. Well, they let us know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Before. Yeah, I think maybe part of it today is this. You know, I hate the way they do this, right? Because it's like I'm not gonna like prep like 6 hours in advance, but the Stream Elements plugin that I use wants to update, right? And it's like I didn't have time to go through an update before we started the stream. Yeah, and I am getting a little error thing on one of their little panels here, so that might be the cause. Is, you know, if you don't update the stuff, it gets a little buggy.
Yeah.
So, and it's basically like the scary part too is this multi-stream plugin that I use from Stream Elements. It's basically like a beta product. It's like not even like fully rolled out. Alright guys, well, we'll do a little announcer voice here. Here on the 17th hole, it's been a bit of a challenging round. Golf's been pretty good. The putter's not working today so well. We've got Lex McGolfin. He's here in 2 on this par 5. Got a little chip up. And should have zoomed in because I didn't see where that went. It's out there somewhere.
Missed it just a little. I'm basically on in 3. I've got a chip, an awkward chip here.
Well, that was a better one there. Still ran past a little bit. Looks like he judged the break pretty well, though.
That's a 6.
All right.
Oh, I just can't do anything right. All right, that's it. Shut down the channel. Let's just close up shop. I can't golf. You can't tech issue. We're done. Guys, it's been great.
Yep. Philly says that was zesty. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. You know, I just didn't even have confidence that I was going to make that putt. I tried, you know, it just broke more than I was expecting. All day long, I've been giving them too much break.
Yeah. I didn't really
too much break on the long ones.
Yeah, sorry.
I said all day long I've been giving him too much break, so I started to like give it less break.
Yep.
It's okay.
Yep. Well, I've said it before about this course. It's the main defense is they've purposefully designed the greens to trick you. There's so many putts where you'd swear it breaks left and it goes right. Or, yep, you look at a putt and you go, oh, this is just straight, and then it has crazy break, and then you look at another one and you go, oh, this has got crazy break, and then it's pretty much straight. I don't feel like I'm really a bad green reader, but I definitely feel like I get fooled a lot on these particular greens on this course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what some of the people on the channel, you know, if it fools them, if this course gets to them, or if they just, if Golf Pro can come out here and shoot 5 under.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think he'll score well. You know, I mean.
2 over. 2 over.
Yeah, that's what you're going to predict.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and big sad to Keith. Keith's out there playing right now, too. He says 9 over after 8 from the tips. Cringe, but too much rain now. He says it was a good run. Yeah.
I don't know, I'd take 8 over through 9 holes. 9 over through 8 holes. That's how I played today.
Yeah, I mean, the big difference, right, is you were trending, like, last couple weeks of a lot of better scoring, right? Getting, like, 3-4 birdies in a round.
Yeah.
I mean, bogeys are going to happen, but you got to balance them out.
Yeah, I got no balance today.
Yep. All right, Philly says, birdie this hole, Lex. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's do this. All right. Final hole of the match. Here we are, hole 18, par 4. About 383. something less than a driver off the tee so you don't go into the water, and give yourself a nice little iron shot right into that green. Yep, and one putt for birdie. All you got to do.
You make it sound so easy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, these guys are potentially trying to take a long time now.
Okay.
You walked all the way over there to do that? Really? Yep, head down. Walk of shame. All right, 30 seconds. Oh, that's too far out right. Hit soft. Hit soft. Oh, it hit something hard.
Okay.
That was not a great tee shot there. Okay, we'll survive. We'll go find this ball and we'll survive. Pretty sure I tagged this tree here. Nope, further up. Oh, not a problem. I can get a swing on it. You can't see it, but I can get a swing on it.
Yeah, no, actually, we can see that pretty well.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Do you feel like we're in a drought?
Yeah, I do.
Is this? And my other question is there any point at which the golf course actually pumps water into the lakes?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can kind of see that on the bank there. How the water level's a good 2-3 feet below where it's normally at. Right? Normally you get enough consistent rain in Florida. They stay full. But yeah, it's been a very dry spring, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been good for us, right? I mean, heavy rain's gonna mean we can't stream, but All right. Philly says, put it 5 feet. He wants you to stuff it 5 feet from the pin, I think.
Okay, I will. Do it for the good folks in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here comes the handshake. Oh, and a hug. Handshake and a hug.
And a hug.
Yeah, okay.
I should have been zooming in. I can't see it out there.
Come on, guys. Got a show to do here. I got to stuff this. Short. Like I'm just not hitting it. I'm not hitting the ball right. It was a great line. Yeah, it was the perfect line.
Philly, is Phil your given name? Is that your actual real name? Follow-up question: did I pick a good fake name? Do you like being named Phil? Should I pick something different?
Question is, do you like being named Phil?
Yeah, I don't mind. It's better than my ethnic real name. Yeah, Philly says yes. All right.
Guys, his real name is Travis.
I wish it was Travis. That'd be cool.
Just needed more of it. The right idea.
It's been so long, I don't even know where the Phil thing started for me. It actually started with gaming. Because, you know, you'd meet folks in game on the multiplayer games, and they'd ask you your name. And it was always just a distraction with my real name, because it's weird. So I was like, what's literally a monosyllabic? I just want something as simple and as, you know, Englishy standard as possible.
That's a 5.
All right.
What a pathetic 5.
Yeah, I feel like you're kind of giving up on the short game on these last few holes.
Yeah, and just the wind. Man, the wind is wearing me down.
Yeah.
It's just 20 miles in my face the whole day. What'd I shoot today?
I got you down for an 86.
Wow, okay. We've got room to grow.
Yep.
86.
Golf Wrenching says, so you do...
That sounds about right.
Yep. Golf Wrenching says, you do work for the CIA. I knew it. That's a good question. Maybe for another stream. Would you guys work for the CIA? Anyone care about all the JFK files they released? I mean, forget the part about JFK himself, but it sounds like really turned out more of an expose of all the shady stuff that the CIA does. Which I guess we already knew. Golf Wrenching says, "You, that's a me score. Do better." Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's golf for you.
Yeah, that was golf. It was a golf day.
I mean, I can't shoot an 86. Who am I gonna? I can't talk.
Oh, you could shoot an 86.
Yeah, one of these days.
One of these days. All right, Phil.
All right. Well,
I know something we learned.
Okay.
I learned we shouldn't be trying to stream on Twitch and overload your computer with more things than we should be doing.
I don't know if it's that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll look into it. It was a variety of things, right? The internet just pooped out at one point. Yep. The computer crashes, I think, are related to this update. Maybe something else. I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Eagle School Academy? Does that mean Hazel Rocket stopped streaming? I was going to send folks over there if they wanted. Eagle School Academy said, 1 double, not a hot finish. Good round.
No.
Yeah. 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 You'd like to see some green on there, you know?
Yeah, there was no green today.
There you go. 2 doubles. Shit round. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? Let's see. Let's go back through. Were there 2 doubles?
Yeah, there was at least 2 doubles.
And I think there was one on the par 5s or par 3 somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
How come I don't see it? Yeah. Yep. Well, that wind. The wind,
And now it's died down. It's nice now.
Yep. Philly says, too much porn on your computer, Phil. It's effing up your computer.
Yep. He's got your number, buddy.
Yep.
All right, Phil, close it down. I'm hungry. I want to go get some dinner.
Oh, yep, and I gotta go make dinner. All right. Yeah, get out there and golf, Golf Wrenching. Sounds like you had a long work week there. All right, guys. That's the end of the show. Like I said, well, and always, thanks again, guys, for all the likes and subscribes. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much.
For
thanks for sticking through the shit show today.
Yep. Thanks for sticking it out with us. But we'll come back better than ever. On Sunday morning is our next stream. Gonna have a light schedule for the next 5 days. Just got a stream on Sunday morning, off tomorrow and Saturday, and then we're also off at least Monday, maybe an afternoon stream on Tuesday. We'll see what happens, but that's good. Give me some time. We got some new content that we shot, some new fun stuff to show you guys. So that'll be that. It'll be good. And shout out to Keith. Yeah, thanks again, Keith, for the cool new song. I already put it into the intro, so yep, love it.
Awesome.
All right. Lex, you want to say bye?
Bye.
All right, guys. See you guys later. Thanks again, Keith, for the song. Yeah, keep pumping them out. If you've already paid for the thing, maybe I'll hit you up for some ideas or some things. Golf Wrenching says, shock collar Sunday. Well, we got to figure out how I can shock him remotely. You can't shock yourself. It's like impossible to press the button. It's a weird thing. Lex hates the shock collar too. One of these days I'll convince him to do it. Alright, anyway. Get out there and practice some golf, guys. Weather's beautiful. It's warming up all across the U.S. and the rest of North America. Get out there and golf. Thanks for watching. See you next time.